My brother texted me during this con. He said, I'm about to die. Now imagine holy music playing. Bold Matsuri in Jacksonville, Florida. We are back with another vlog. It's a convention vlog. It's Ivanpatch. Welcome if you are new, and welcome back if you are returning. And if you are returning, thank you very much, because you are all the people that have been keeping me sane these last couple of months with these very mid shows, except for like two exceptions. So we are going to Bold Matsuri in Jacksonville, Florida. I just returned from Boston because I was at a con, Fan Expo Boston. Literally got back last night at 2 a.m. and I have this con this week. So now I am filming this now and getting prep ready for that. If you saw my last vlog for Fan Expo Boston, you know how that turned out. And I do have some replenishing to do, but I also have some new things that I have to make because we have a stamp rally at this con. It is a Delicious in Dungeon stamp rally, which I am very excited for. I've been wanting to make art for that really bad, so now this is forcing me to speed that process up. So yeah, I've been to this con before. I've only done it one other time. It was decent. I do think it could be better, but this will be my determining factor if I will be returning. There's a lot of weird things going on with cons this year, and I kind of have to start being selective and not spending, make sure not to spend all my money going to these shows and not making it back. And obviously that could say something about my work, obviously. Not saying my work is amazing or the best thing at these shows, but I gotta consider how well I've done in that area before, because I've been to Jacksonville before. I've gotta figure out how well I've done at other shows in that area versus this con, which is in the same area. So I need to know where I make the most money, have the most engagement, and just overall the best time. And if this is not one of them, I might have to chop it from the list. But I have high hopes. There's a lot of great voice actors going to be there, and some I kind of want to meet, and I always say I'm going to go meet them, and I don't always get to, but I try to fit in at least one every show that I'm excited for anyway. But we'll see. So yeah, I wanted to do this intro now before I start working on stuff. I can show you the stamp rally card because I already finished that during the drive from Boston to Florida, back home. So I can show you the card and the sign I made that says, "Join our stamp rally." So give me a second, I'll show you that in a moment. Hold on, I'm gonna get up. Okay, so here's the card. Well, first up, here's the sign. I mean, the sign and the card are kind of the same. So this is the sign, "Join our stamp rally," and then this will be the card. It's just the card's a teeny bit smaller. So yeah, so it's me and my friends you've seen at cons before, my con vlogs before. So Elise, Elaine, and Josh, it's my turn to make the stamp rally stuff. Our other friend did the one for Boston, so I'm taking over this one. So I am excited for how it looks. I think I made the theme. I think I matched the theme pretty well, if I'm being honest. So, but yeah, so I got that so far. I am replenishing some stuff. I already started printing some things. I think my first print order or print job finished, so I gotta go get that. So I'll be showing you a little bit of what I'm gonna be doing. Otherwise, yeah, you'll be seeing how the con goes. I never vlogged this con before, so actually all the vlogs that I've been doing recently are cons I haven't been to, except for I think MegaCon is one I vlogged before back in the day before I stopped, and then now I restarted doing them again. I will eventually go full circle because I think MetroCon, which will be later this year, is like my anniversary con. So I haven't vlogged that con in a while. It's been a couple years. So it'll be like a re-vlogging, I've returned kind of a thing. So either way, yeah. Let me get to what I gotta get done. So here are some of the paintings that we're gonna get done. Hopefully, I have Sexy Toji over here. Hopefully, I'll get that done in time. Well, who knows? But I have Sakura from Windbreaker. His voice actor is going to be at the show, so I got to get that done. Then I have this painting from the old OVA in the 90s called Iria. I have a regular that really wanted it, and honestly, I wanted to paint this anyway, so he suggested it. So it's kind of like a guaranteed one. He wants it. I'm going to get that done for sure. Then it goes Sakura, and then hopefully if I have time, Toji will get done. Sexy Toji for all those who love Toji. I mean, I love Toji too, so I get it. But yeah, these are the 3 that I'm hopefully gonna get done in the next, what's today, Tuesday? So Tuesday, Wednesday, next 3 days. Let's see if I can do that. I feel like I haven't recorded a type of like voiceover part in a while. I think at least in the last 2 vlogs I haven't done it. Either way, I'm wasting time. So I just wanted to get on here while I'm drawing this. I do want to give one little bit of advice. I made a mistake with this. I did not plan accordingly for the stamp rally when it came to the prizes. I waited way too last minute, which is kind of, I feel like, most people's issue with procrastination or just time management. But just in the artist space, I know a lot of people who are bad with time management, and I'm just gonna reiterate, you should always try to plan out what you want to do. I had a small idea what I wanted to do, but it wasn't really planned out, so it took me a little longer than I wanted to do for this. But you know, if you know Delicious in Dungeon, you know the mushroom, you know these characters. Marciel, I believe that's her name. I knew I wanted to do something with the mushroom because I think it's super cute, and then include Marciel with it. I don't know. As I was watching this, editing this, I'm like, I did not have an idea what I wanted to do originally. I should probably address that. And again, I feel like it's pretty common advice most artists will give, but just try to plan stuff out as much as you can if that's your method. I mean, usually my method is planning in a mix. It's like planning it and then also kind of just going with the flow at the same time. So, but this time I kind of just leaned more on the go with the flow, and it took longer than I wanted to. So I don't know. I feel like this is a worthless piece of information I'm saying, but I don't know. I feel like I have to fill the time, I guess. I don't know. I do actually want to comment on something that I have been told a couple times from fellow artists and others, I guess, who are just online, that they comment on my, I guess, the line work that I do for my sketches, like in particular the colors of them, why I choose those colors or why I even do it like that. I know some artists who choose very neutral colors and they'll maybe choose like a light blue or a gray or something, and they'll just stick to that. So I have an animation background, and we always kind of had different colors associating for different things, and it kind of helps separate things so you know what is what. So I kind of keep that in my brain. Like I never really stepped away from that. So I usually have like orange for like the body, the anatomy or whatever. The green is usually the clothing or accessories. Usually red or like a purple or magenta I have for like hair. Kind of different. I kind of swap back and forth between that. So I don't know. I don't know that's just kind of how it's done. Some people say that they thought, oh, they never knew that, or they thought it was kind of odd. But I did have a couple others notice that, like, oh, that's how they seem to do it with like animation sketches or animatics and stuff. It's literally what it comes from. So just to answer that question, so just a little tidbit of information of why I do how I do it. And also, Chilchuck's my favorite. I like all the characters I do, but for some reason, Chilchuck is hilarious to me, and I don't know, I dig his attitude. All right, I finished that sticker, which is the prize sticker. I can't remember if I showed it earlier, but yeah, here we go. Marcial, Marcella? Marcial? I think it's Marcial, with the little mushroom monster thing. This is my one of my prizes for the prize pack. So I finished it. I did not record it being cut because, you know, what's the point? But I used a Cricut. But yeah, this is my part for the prize. I still got to make my print, or one of my prints I'd like to make for Delicious in Dungeon. All right, so obviously I have the sticker like I showed you, but now I finished my Delicious in Dungeons print. Well, one of them. I want to have two. So this is one of them. If you've seen the episode, you know what it is. The Mandrake episode. I think it's like episode, what, 2, 3? So yeah, this is my print. That's how it looks. I'm very excited. I love it. I was not feeling it on the iPad. For some reason, I was really not liking it on the iPad. And then I ended up coming around to it after it was printed. Sometimes that happens. I realize, like, halfway through a project, I don't like it. And mainly, and here comes Willow walking in, as per usual. But usually in the middle of a project, I don't like it. And then somewhere down the line, I end up liking it. But this one, I ended up hating it even when I was done. Then I printed it, and now I'm happy with how it came out. So, yeah, this is it. One of them. I have to work on the next one now. Hopefully it does pretty well at Bold. Well, at least with the stamp rally, I feel like it might. Okay, so like I said, got the stickers. Got one of my prints done. I need to start painting. I know I need to finish my second print for Delicious in Dungeon, but I gotta prioritize some painting right now. I got my painting shirt on. I tend to wear the same, like, 2 shirts when I paint. I try to anyway if I think I'm gonna be messy. I know some people say, why don't you wear an apron? But I don't love aprons. They always get weird on my neck, and then they get like tied or stuck around the waist weird. So I just have a particular shirt that I wear for painting. So I am going to paint a little bit. Then I'm probably going to take a break because I have been going nonstop since this morning, and I don't want to burn out, which I have stated before I was feeling a couple cons ago, trying to hold that off. I have a lot of conventions in the summer, so I got to get that stuff done, and then I'm going to try really hard to take like a nice break, a few weeks, maybe a month. Well, who knows? Depending on how the cons go and how con season has been, it kind of depends on finances. But anyway, got to do some painting. I showed you what paintings there were. I'll just show you a little bit of when I paint. So. We are now at the day of setup. It's Friday for Bold Matsuri. I am very, very tired, and I think I'm a bit grumpy today, this morning, and I apologize if I sound grumpy, and I apologize to Shane for dealing with my grumpiness this morning. I have just been working non-stop for this con. And to be honest, I probably should point out that not every con is always worth like preparing so hardcore and going like full creative mode. Some cons you can just kind of go to it with whatever you have from the previous shows and, you know, replenish a little and whatnot. And I really can't say this con is not a con to prepare for, because I only did it last year, and I got in kind of late last year, and it was just a lot of weird circumstances. So last year wasn't a great determination of the show. So this year is kind of how I'm really going to feel if I'm going to do the show again. And I did have a lot of things to make and prep for, but that's also because I have shows coming up immediately after this, and I need to prepare for those too. So I can't really tell right now if what I'm preparing for is for this show or for the next. I mean, I can kind of be a judge of that, obviously, but like, because I have like prints that I made for this show because the voice actors are going to be there. But then like other things I was making, I kind of forced the issue. Like, oh, I'll make it for this show, but deep down I'm really trying to make it for the next coming shows, but it kind of forced me to do it now. So I don't know. It's a little weird. I was drawing really late last night, and I got really busy in the last couple of days just working. So I did record some of it, but I didn't get to record all of it, so I apologize. But I do want to show you the prints that I did finish. I did show you the one Delicious in Dungeon print that I finished, and now here's the second one that I made for the stamp rally. It's, if you know the episode, the iconic frog suits. So I made this print. I actually really like it. I struggled with it a little bit. I couldn't figure out how I wanted the background to be for a while, but I kind of made it work. I like the tentacles, the vines, and then the frogs with their little like faces. So yeah, this is my second print. I showed you my other one. This is my second. So there's options to pick for Delicious in Dungeon for the stamp rally. So I got that done. Then I also wanted to make a new Hunter x Hunter print because the voice actor for Gon is going to be at the con. And I have a Killua print ready, and the voice actor for Killua is going to be there too. So I wanted to have both. So I do have my Gon print, which I think is awesome. I love the way the color palette came out. Like, everything's really great. The color scheme is really good in this one. It just kind of flowed for me, and I wanted it to match my Killua one, which I guess I could have gotten out. But on the Killua's, I have his number from the exam in the first few episodes, so I had to put Gon's there too. So, but yeah, so I have that one, and then the voice actor for what's his name, Sakura from Windbreaker. I think it's Austin Tyndall, if I remember correctly. He's going to be at the con too. And I do love Windbreaker, and I've been wanting to make more Windbreaker art. I only have that one print that I made of Hayato. So I had to make one for the main character. So I did make this one. So I absolutely love the layout, the color scheme, everything for this one. So if you could see it better. Woo. But yeah, so I made this. So I have a nice amount of these, and the Gon one and all that. So these 3 prints that I made in a matter of 2 days. I'm exhausted while working on 2 paintings, which I gotta show you those too. So hold on, let me get up and show you those. So here is this completed painting. I think I said it earlier, but I can't remember anymore because my brain is fried. This is from an old anime miniseries called Iria Zerum the Animation. It was in the 90s. It's for a regular of mine who, very loyal patron. We talked about it for a while, and he suggested it, and I've been wanting to make something from it. So I know a lot of people don't always know the older school animes, but it's only 6 episodes, and it's on Amazon Prime. But either way, this is that painting for him, and I have another one, but I don't know where it is. Oh, I left it up there. Hold on. And then here is Sakura from Windbreaker again. I wanted to make a painting of him, so I did that too. So I have Iria in this one, and then I have my other paintings, of course. I didn't want to go too hard on making too many paintings because I think I've stated before, I might have to ease up on the paintings. Then I don't move as much anymore. And I get it on all that. But I also want to work on some other things, and sometimes paintings really stress me out. So, but yeah, there's this one, and then Iria. Are you recording? These will be rearranged. I'm just getting them out of the way. There's too much clutter and mess. You want it right now? Why are you bouncing? It's easier that way. All right, everyone, this is the table. Smaller than my normal setup, but I have the stamp rally here ready to go. I got changed multiple times. My table was not, it was originally 71, it got changed to 97. Or first it was changed to 42, then it was changed to 97. It was whole thing, I'll explain later. But that's ready. My two prints are ready to go. So we are good. Day one, Bold Matsuri. It's day one, and I'm already putting Gianna to work. She has to cut all these stickers that were messed up. My hair's a little messed up. Wait, show the little sticker you're cutting.
When are you finished cutting it?
So apparently I'm impatient. She's cutting it still. It's day one, Bold Matsuri. I already made a sale like, what, 10 minutes in? Yeah. And it was very nice people. They were a little quiet though, but it's fine, I guess. But I appreciate the business. So I'm trying to distract you while Gianna's cutting the sticker. She's taking a really long time to cut a small sticker. But I don't know what else to say. I mean, we're setting up everything. We were pretty much set up already when we got here. I didn't have to do too much, which is a first. Oh, she's done. That's the little sticker, the little booty. So if you know Delicious in Dungeon, you know the mushrooms. That's my friend Josh's sticker for the stamp rally. The mushrooms. So, oh shit, my hand's in the way. It's upside down now. I'll fix it. So, Elaine's friend Nelson, which is my friend now too, who came by and gave us donuts. But I can't have glaze right now, so I got a sugar one that I already ate. So I apologize. I already bit into it. But I didn't realize I wanted donuts so bad today until he came by. They look so good. Okay, this is my buddy's art. Okay, you gotta check him out. I'm gonna put his handle on the bottom. Okay, we'll get close. For you JoJo fans, okay?
Oh yeah, definitely big JoJo.
Okay. We're in the middle of the con, okay? This is not a check-in time. This is just my brother texted me during this con. He said, I'm about to die. Now imagine a holy music playing. He asked me, are they remaking Ranma? And I'm like, what are we talking about? I'm at a con, I don't know. So I Google it. Ranma is getting a remake. If you don't know what Ranma is, it's an older anime from the late 80s, early 90s, from the creator of Inuyasha. One of my favorite mangas of all time in anime. They're making a remake. I can't contain myself. And Gianna's laughing at me. He's laughing because I'm like giddy right now. I'm like falling apart. Getting a remake, guys. A remake. And my brother's texting me right now as I'm recording. Like, I'm dying. Yeah, so I gotta tell you guys. If you don't, I'll show you what Ranma is. I have a print of it. Hold on. Okay, this is Ranma. Okay, Ranma 1/2. And then this is the other anime that she created first. But either way, Ranma. This is what I'm talking about. Like, I'm excited. Oh my god, I'm dying, guys. Hey everyone. It's Ivan, obviously. This is about what's today's date? About a month and a week from Bold Matsuri. We unfortunately could not record anything on Sunday due to the fact that I got food poisoning. So the whole day Sunday, unfortunately, was really bad. I do have I think 1 or 2 clips of someone buying a painting, a regular of mine.
Wiggle it or...
You want me to do?
Yeah, there you go. Besides that, that's really all I could record. I didn't want to rely on Gianna for recording because she was already handling the booth the whole day and kind of helping take care of me. I honestly don't remember much about Sunday. I remember getting there and then I remember leaving. I do remember recording my regular for the painting. I do not remember anything else. It was a really bad day. Not a great end to the con weekend, especially considering that the con overall was very average. So I apologize for not having anything, but I was very much out of commission. I feel bad for all of those who did come to the table. I was told that there was quite a few people who wanted to talk with me, and I guess there was some of you who do watch the videos, and I appreciate you stopping by. I'm really, really sorry for if I was very low energy or didn't say much. Like I said, food poisoning. It completely kicked my butt. So not really much more I can say about that. I can say that the con overall was what I expected, which is a little unfortunate, but it's not too bad. You know, the drive isn't that far from me. I had a bunch of my friends who came, so we all stayed at the Airbnb, so costs were low, but it's just that the convention was very, very aggressively average. I do appreciate all of those who came through for the Delicious in Dungeon stamp rally. I was very happy with that, very pleased with how that turned out. So I am very grateful for that, and grateful for those who came by to chat. I didn't really love the way some of the booth assignments were handled. I was changed, I think, twice, and I don't know particularly whatever the reason was. I feel like I would have liked to have been told before that. I got to the con and I saw that my booth was changed. And I was going to be given another location that I did not care for. That was kind of not a great spot. So I had to ask to be moved again. So I don't know. I didn't love that. Jacksonville shows are starting to get a little less financially, what's the word here? I can't talk, honestly. I'm preparing for another convention right now, so I apologize. Jacksonville shows just aren't turning out. I'm seeing quite a few regulars, and I appreciate for them coming through, and they're kind of the ones that are keeping me afloat. It's not that the show is bad. If you live in Jacksonville, I don't see why not you wouldn't go. Or if you live, maybe an hour away, I don't see why not to go to the show. I am about 2 hours away, and I can't drive back and forth home. I could, but I don't want to drive that. And if a lot of people I know are deciding not to go to Jacksonville shows that much anymore, then the cost for a stay is all on me. And listen, I don't want to spend a lot of money on a hotel. It's not something I really want to do. So I don't know. I'm going to be thinking about it. The only show that's been overall good every single time, that really hasn't let me down, is WasabiCon, which is later this year. So we'll see how that goes. But all in all, just not much more to say. Again, I apologize for getting sick and not being able to converse with everyone. And my next show after this will be MetroCon in Tampa, which is one of my regular shows, one of my favorite shows. Will be my 5-year anniversary doing cons at that show. So hopefully you know, turns out to be great, and I have a lot of content to show you guys. But Ranma, a big fan of the manga, big fan of the series. One of those like defining series for me growing up. It really shaped my personality, and I am very excited. Usually I'm the first one to be like, no reboots, but I'm very excited for it. I don't know what else. Like, I'm very excited. So if you're a Ranma fan, I will be having a lot more Ranma art coming out. I only have a few things here or there because I feel like the fandom was kind of gone. But I've been meeting more people who have been surprised that I have Ranma at all. So they're kind of making my day and kind of reigniting the passion I have to draw some stuff from it. So those who have bought paintings of Ranma before from me and prints, like, thank you. And we're being treated this year. So, but yeah, just one little thing that I realized that happened at the con that I was super excited about. Thank you all for watching and for coming through at cons when you do. It makes my day. And I never, ever forget that I really wouldn't be able to do this if it wasn't for all you all who watch and come through at cons and online. I'm very grateful. Any artist who pretends that it's not possible, you know, because of all you, they're a little delusional. Either way, thank you for watching and hope you continue to do so.